So you mean to tell me Pep Guardiola couldn't score Southampton, a team that was that was contending for having the lowest points in the top flight, a team that is that bad. They couldn't score a goal against that match ended as a goalless draw. A team that concedes like they are playing with like disabled people, like handicapped people. You couldn't score a single goal against. And I know you will say that, oh, and they were defending like crazy and all that. But I mean, as part of football, your job is to break them down. And that's why you have creative players like Phil Foden, Kevin De Bruyne, and all that. So how are you not scoring against them in an important game for you where you can get the second position in the league? You can overtake Arsenal because Arsenal has I think they still have Chelsea to play. They have Liverpool to play. So they have like big teams to play. It's not going to be easy for them. You have to play Southampton, the bottom team that has nothing to play for. They've already been relegated. Like there's nothing left for them to fight for. But you still can't score a goal against them. And Haaland was back. Haaland was back. Your top striker was back. So what happened? And it's getting a little scary because how many clear cut chances were they creating in the game? I don't know how life is going to be like post De Bruyne, because even with De Bruyne you're hardly creating chances against Southampton. What is going to happen? I mean big chances, not just like normal. I mean like clear cut chances. If with De Bruyne you're starting to do this, and he's one of the best creators that we have seen like in this generation. Like let's be honest, he's one of the best. Take out Messi and a couple of others. De Bruyne is up there when it comes to creativity and finding people, like finding strikers and all that. He's up there. So you have him and you're starting to create chances. Who are you going to get to replace him, like of similar quality or caliber? Because right now I look at the players that are there, and it's going to be very difficult to find someone like that who is willing to leave and like who is let me see, affordable. Because anyone you'd want to get will be so expensive or will be like considered untouchable for the club that they are in right now. They'll be like, nah, I don't want to sell him. And if you want to buy him, you'd have to pay the release clause, which would be above 100 million or so. So I'm really like it's really concerning for the City fans. I don't like City, so I mean I could care less. But then for City fans, it's really concerning for them because you look at it and you're like, okay, next season might be tough because this season you had De Bruyne and cool, but then you struggled. Though De Bruyne was injured for most of the season, imagine life post De Bruyne. Who is going to create for Haaland? Because we've seen that with City. How do I say it? With Haaland, you have to create for him. If you don't create for him, he's just there in the game. You have to create for him for you to see his like his importance in the game. He can't. He's not like those strikers who can find and like create their own chances. No, you have to create for him. So if you don't have De Bruyne there and Foden has really dropped in form, Foden is now really disappointing. So you have all these factors there. How are you going to perform against top clubs next season? Especially when Arsenal is very, very likely to get a top striker next season. And Liverpool isn't just going to be sitting down either. Chelsea to United to Amorim might get players that are suited for a system. So how do you compete? And I'm not saying those things are better than City, no. But I'm saying that next season is going to be very competitive for the Premier League because now teams know what they need. Teams are ready to invest in in the board of teams are ready to invest in the team. So you can see that no one is playing. Even this season, you could see that like no one was playing. Even the lower teams are now trying to come up. Look at Bournemouth. Look at Nottingham Forest. Everyone wants to battle with the big boys. So you need to really pull up your weight, or else you are going to be found wanting. But I trust Pep to find a way. I trust it to splash the cash on like the players. I mean, if even in January he was able to spend about 200 million on 3 players, and 2 of the players don't even play. Only Mamouche is like a constant start like player in the team. I look at Kusanov and Victor Reis, they don't really start. So if he was able to splash 200 million in January, how much do you think you splash in the summer? I think they'll go all out for him. But let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell. I'm out.